Hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to a vlog.
Yes, Sunday at home.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. We've got a few things to do, jobs to do, things we wanted to show you.
We've had the nicest morning. So slow. We've had cups of tea. We've just been for a walk. But yeah.
Done the washing, you know.
Yeah, you know, those type of
Life. A new YouTube video went up this morning. If you haven't watched the video before this one, go back and watch it.
Yeah.
It's going to explain a few things that are happening around the channel. Doesn't explain a lot because we don't know what's happening. There's been a lot of kind of comments and questions already. It's only been up for 2 hours, and we thought we'd respond to some of those questions and comments a little bit later in the day.
Yes, so we'll have a look and see what we can tackle. We may or may not have answers.
We don't.
But we wanted to show you a couple of exciting things that happened yesterday.
So we had a handyman come out because we had a few different jobs that needed a drill, and I don't have a drill, and I'm also not confident in just drilling into the brand new. I really didn't want to drill
new back room
into the brand new Gyprock and everything. So Erica bought these little kind of cat shelves online ages ago.
I did.
And they needed to be drilled into the wall, so they kind of just secure like
a
that.
part that drills in, and then a little.
And then this just
shelf
sits
kind of
in
locks
there. It's quite sturdy. They've been
Yeah.
on it. We've got one up here and one up here. So Scout definitely has been on it herself. She can kind of come from the chair to here to up there. And Scout really likes being high much more than Gem. So it'll probably
likes it, but
yeah, but she doesn't get on the fridge or up like
That's true.
Scout has always gotten into the high places of the house.
I
Like
think it's a normal cat thing.
yeah, I know, but Gem doesn't do that
No.
as much. So Scout will get on the fridge and then get from the fridge up onto the top of the like cupboards above that. I've never seen Gem do that.
I thought that they might like it here because we've got these doors now, so they can look outside, birds, you know, they like watching those type of things. And they're out here at night time, so
Scout was up there
was
last
up
night.
on that top one, which made me very happy last night.
And we had another job that was for the cats as well. We'll take you to show you that.
And I don't know that I've shown you quickly. This also came from the same place where we got the little, so it's like a little, like there's a nice comfy thing they can get in there. And it also kind of looks more like a piece of furniture than like the kind of ugly cat post thing we used to have before.
Yes.
So we're trying to find alternative things to a big chunky cat scratching post.
So we also got this, and originally we weren't putting it here, but this is a really good spot for it because they do scratch the couch. Erica's put their claws in it a couple of times already. Scout has scratched it.
Yeah.
Gem again couldn't be bothered. And the other thing we wanted done is we bought a magnetic knife strip to go in the kitchen, but he didn't have the right drill accessories for that, so he's got to come back and do that. So we'll show you that next time. You'll probably see it on Dan versus the Kitchen actually.
We actually have a couple of home improvement jobs we're going to tackle. Is that home? Probably not. Putting up pictures.
Literally putting up pictures.
But normally we use these kind of 3M sticky things because they come off the wall.
Not like that then.
Like that, right?
Yes, like that.
Which they're really good if you're renting because, you know, nothing. But they're also not the best
Not
because
the most secure.
things can fall down.
But two of these pictures have fallen off the wall before.
These are just some little prints that we got when we were in
Helsinki,
Finland. Yeah, so there's like a map of Helsinki, this cute little guy with some cats, and then this, which is adorable. So this is near our front door, so we're actually going to put them up with hooks rather than these 3M ones. We're trying to be grown-ups and, you know, actually permanently put things in the wall. And I've been wanting to have something up on this wall because it's quite kind of big and wide and plain in here. And I found these prints on Etsy as well. So we've just got a kind of 6 different ones. And then I just bought these kind of plain white frames from Kmart. And we're going to pop them up here. So 2, like 3, 3 so 6 of them clustered together. I'm very worried about getting them.
We're going to stuff that up.
Straight and in a line, but we will see. But we've been using these hooks, which we really like. So they're 3M ones as well, but they're permanent. But they're really easy to put in.
They come with a little install marker thing, which is really easy to use.
And even if you take them out, they just leave like kind of tiny pinprick holes, not like a big hole. So that's what we're going to use. I don't know the best way to kind of line it, or like we don't have a level or anything, do we?
We do.
Oh, do have a level. We've got a level. We'll be fine. I don't know how to use it.
I was going to say, having the tools and using them are 2 different things.
Also, since we came back from Mum and Dad's, I've put my coffee machine out here, and I've really been enjoying having it out here, and it's freed up a lot of space, bench space in the kitchen, so that's been really good.
Time for breakfast? I'm hungry.
Yes, what time?
11?
Quarter to 11, so let's make some brekkie.
So Erica is going to make some brekkie wraps for breakfast, bacon, eggs, cheese.
Like one of our favourite weekend kind
we really like having it on the weekend. And I was just going to show you my favourite or second favourite cheese. I'm sure I've talked about it before. I have fallen in love with this cheese from Costco. It's so good. We really have not been buying regular like Bega or...
We're addicted!
Anything. We've just been using this cheese, grating it, slicing it, whatever. It's so delicious. If you go to Costco, make sure you grab some.
So I'm just going to start off with cooking some bacon. We love these Simpson's Pantry low carb wraps, the large ones. I've got some of our pickled red onions, just the kind of less sugar tomato sauce, and some eggs. So, and Dan's on cheese duty.
So I pulled these wraps out. Erica bought these wraps like a week ago. I don't know.
We're at Mum and Dad's and we
Right.
haven't used them.
So anyway, I pulled them out to make a brekkie wrap during the week, and I looked at the packet and I was like, I don't see low carb on this packet anywhere. And then when she just talked, I was like, I don't know. Anyway, I was like, I'll wait till she's finished.
It cooked really different. And I said to you, have they changed the recipe?
Because it burned. It actually burnt quickly.
The texture was way different.
Yeah. So anyway, caveat, these are not the low carb ones.
They look exactly like this.
That was not deliberate, guys. That was not deliberate. But get the low carb ones. They're really fine.
Did I say to you,
yes.
did the recipe change?
Yeah, they put carbs in them.
I can't believe I didn't notice. I think because it said light, high fiber, pre-but. I'm okay. Honestly, if you look at the package of the low carb one, it's very similar. Pop some eggs in, and I'm just going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on the egg yolk. We've got this new salt and pepper thing with the lid on it because our salt was really struggling with the humidity that we've been having lately. I really don't like the pressure of rolling the wraps on camera because like they always just work normally when I do them myself, you know.
When I make my own, I can't do this. I just wing it.
That's the trick. So fold those.
You just burst all the
I
egg.
did.
That's mine.
Fold this part in. Fold that up. Then this so that it's like an envelope and it kind of closes it in on that side. And then put that side down in the pan. Now I've turned the pan down.
It's the other thing I failed on when I did it.
Because otherwise they will burn. But if you go with the large ones, you can get this much in it. If you go with the smaller low carb ones, they're not as, you know, you can't get that much. You can't get 2 eggs.
Or if you go with the non-low carb ones, like we have.
I honestly can't believe that. So you can see they get nice and crispy. And they're pretty much ready now and all.
And the cheese goes all melted, especially when you grate it. It melts really well.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Wraps were delicious. So, back to our picture frames. We've just discovered something about these ones. They don't have any way of being hung. There's no string, there's nowhere for a hook to grab into. So we're probably going to leave those ones for today until we figure that out and do the ones out the back. Oh, there's a pen and paper, there's a tape measure. We do have a level. It's quite large.
I don't know though what I want to like hash it out on camera because I don't really know what we're doing. But we've got a space of 154 and we want 3 evenly spaced between that. The width of these are...
Do you think you want to go from the tile part though? Because is that going to not look that? Is that
30.
in the middle?
30 times 3 is 90. So we've got a space of 90. Yeah, but we'll just figure out like... So if you...
Because you also, like, you want it to look...
154. But you start like in a bit, whatever we make that. Like let's say we make that 5 centimetres in.
I just feel like it's going to look like it's lopsided if you go from the tile.
What do you mean?
Like not from the cupboard. Do you know what I mean? Okay, Dan has just stepped away for a little bit. We're having some issues trying to figure this out, but I think maybe I'm trying to go from here to there, but just factor in that it needs to be on this side, because I feel like if you go between there and there, it's not going to be in the middle. So this is my calculations. So the frames is 30 centimetres each, and if we had 4 centimetres between them, so 30 and then 4, 30 and then 4 and then 30, so that's 98, and then do 41 centimetres on either side, so that is 26 from there to there, so there'd be plenty of space for it to go. Are you on board with my theory?
Maybe.
Maybe. What is this?
The hooks that we bought come with these little markers that help you work out where you want to put it. I've marked the 56 centimetre mark, which is the distance out of the wall that we want it, and then we're going to kind of judge it.
The height.
Yeah. So I reckon the height is 20 plus whatever that is.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to know where it actually hangs as well, but if you said like 25
well, if you did them all the same.
Yeah.
So if you did 25.
Yeah.
That's going to be better than doing that. You actually shouldn't need the hammer. You should just be able to push them into the wall. But the other ones that I've done have been into like really old gyprock.
This is nice.
And
fresh,
I've had to like
beautiful gyprock.
Bang it in. So that is one.
I don't know the order I'm going to want them, but
no, but we can
move
still
them around,
like.
right? Oh, they're going to look so pretty. I'm so excited for having them up. Is that in the right spot?
Can't believe how easy they push in. I could not do that before. So I just put them on the wall, and this part was really sticking it out, and we tried to stick them down with some blue tack, but it still was really pushing it out from the wall too much, and it made it look a bit dumb. And we were like, could we pull this off? And Erica just went so yes, you can.
We're going with just pulling that kind of part up, because we're not going to have
these were just cheap frames that we bought from
Kmart.
So
we've got the first 3 up. Don't they look so pretty? Now we're just gonna measure the other ones off those ones. Is that what you're planning, Dan?
Trying to.
Trying to. Now I'm just trying to, there's quite a few, there's 3 of them that are kind of pinky coloured. I'm just trying to work out the best kind of arrangement to have them in as well.
I think they look really good. They're not perfect, but they're pretty good.
No, and it just adds such nice colour into this room. Ignore all of this mess here. But no, I love it. Love them.
So I've had a look at these pictures, including this one that needs to go back up. Because there's no string or anything on them, I'm just going to go back to the 3M, but I might use 4 on one on each corner instead of 2 and see if that keeps it on the wall a bit longer. Also, Erica suggested putting it on like this part instead of this part because it doesn't seem to stick very well to this part. So we'll see if this also works, and if any of the others fall down, we'll change to this setup. There?
I think so.
So hopefully stays on the wall because this is the second one that's fallen down.
It can, both
middle of the night.
Come down in the middle of the night and it scares the crap.
Thankfully, it's just kind of slidden down and not smashed or anything. What happened?
Oh, it was like the frame moved inside the... Oh, it's just because you're pushing on it.
Yeah, it should sit up higher.
Yeah. Oh, fixed, back to normal.
Now what?
Don't you have Mario Kart time?
That's not till 3, and we also have to watch a movie. Erica's really not looking forward to it.
Really.
We've been doing a movie list of a friend of mine. It's been good because it's been movies that a lot of the time we haven't watched or watched together or not watched for a really long time. But there's quite a lot of sci-fi kind of ones on there. We've done The Fifth Element. What was the Arnold's Total Recall? And now we're doing Planet of the Apes. 1 and 2.
So we're not looking forward to it. But last week...
9 to 5.
9 to 5, which we both
Yeah.
loved.
And what was the other one?
Dante's Peak.
Yeah.
Also,
they were both good. So
entertaining.
we have to take the good with the bad.
No, we don't. We just skip the bad ones.
We're just going to watch Planet of the Apes and Rise of the Planet of the Apes or something like that. They're the next 2 movies. So whether we do them both today
No
and get
way!
them done, or we spread them out. I don't know. There's quite a few kind of grouped together movies. 2 Jurassic Parks, quite a bit of Star Wars, Planet of the Apes.
Kill me now.
Anyway, maybe we'll watch our movie because it's like 1 and I'm not playing till 3. So. Okay,
movie is finished. We'll catch up about that later when Dan's here. But Dan's now got a little Mario Kart play date.
Let's just... Do you want me to start the room? Because I don't know that I've successfully done that before.
Yeah, try it and I'll see if I can do it.
Okay.
And I am going to go on my exercise bike. So I don't know if we've mentioned on here, I've had a lot of issues with my ankles over the last kind of probably 12 to 18 months. I've been having physio. And it's been like a slow progression for them to get better. But my physio suggested that I get an exercise bike. So I ordered it online and actually arrived while we were staying at Mum and Dad's. So since we've been back, I've been doing 20 minutes every day on it. So I'm going to do that now. I'll show you what it looks like. We kind of just have it squeezed in our front kind of sunroom part next to the sauna. Kind of just fits in there. But yeah, it's pretty basic, but it does for 20 minutes. I didn't want to spin one. I wanted one where I was like more sitting upright, more comfortable for me. So yes, I will do my 20 minutes now. I can't say I enjoy it, but it's fine. Like, it's 20 minutes. I find it very difficult to find an excuse not to do it because doesn't matter what the weather's like, you know, you can always find 20 minutes of time at some point, especially because I'm home most of the time. So yeah, no excuses today. I'm gonna jump on. Also, I'll just show you Scout. Very comfy there on my office chair. So this is our front room, so it has like my desk and computer and everything there, the bike, and then the sauna. So we just went for a walk up to Coles, and I had to buy the normal wraps we usually buy to show you the. Okay, they're pretty similar, but they're slightly different
But they're not the same.
colour, and the packet's also a different shape.
One doesn't say low carb, that's the difference.
These are the ones we normally get: low carb, high protein, high fibre. I don't know what happened the day I went shopping, but these ones are great.
What?
These ones also nice, but these ones just as good.
What's the carb difference? Okay, so the carb difference is 9 versus 28.
Fairly substantial difference. And I don't think that much of a taste difference.
No.
What do you think of our movie?
So the movie was actually better than I thought it was going to be. We watched the Mark Wahlberg version, 2001. Our friend said that was the wrong one to watch, but I think for
we didn't
us,
watch the original.
it was the right one to watch in terms of the CGI or whatever they used
very
to
good.
make
The
people
special
look like
effects.
apes was amazing.
I kind of liked
The storyline,
the concept of it, because it's kind of like,
yeah. So it was actually way better than we expected it to be. So
Yeah.
we were pleasantly surprised by Planet of the Apes, and we also have to watch Rise of the Planet of
Are
the
we
Apes.
doing that tonight?
I don't know. We probably won't. We might save that for next week.
How was your Mario Kart?
We didn't play Mario Kart because
Oh,
we couldn't
I don't
get
know what
on. There was all dramas with
I
the
know what you're
Switch
playing, because I could hear you
Overcooked.
yelling out, "Get the steak on! Try to get the chicken!" Overcooked, you were
Yep.
playing. That was Jem's tail just wandering past.
So we thought we would talk a little bit about the questions and comments that we have had on the video that just came out today. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch last week's video. It was just talking about the direction of Have Butter Will Travel and how we're feeling about it at the moment.
And firstly, thank you so much to everyone we've been overwhelmed with like emails, DMs and comments on the video. So thank you so much for everyone who says they're going to stick around with us. We really appreciate it.
And we mentioned in that video that we really love the community that we built, that we have built around Have Butter Will Travel. And this has just confirmed what we already knew. We have an amazing community and amazing support from a lot of people, and that is overwhelming for us because we literally are just two regular people.
Videoing ourselves at home on Sundays.
Yeah. So I wanted to read out a few of the different comments that we had and kind of go from there. May said, support your efforts to be true to yourselves, but a little confused. Are you still championing or advocating low carb? Does my goal of weight loss still fit with your evolving philosophy? Are you dropping the reset? Hope not. That was a very successful program for me and has resulted in continuing weight loss and development of healthy eating habits. Hope you are okay with these questions. Wishing only the best for both you and the Have Butter Will Travel community.
Well, I guess in regards to will we be advocating low carb, I don't know that advocating would be the right word, but certainly that's what we feel good doing.
Yeah, so predominantly we will be eating reasonably low carb.
Yeah.
As
And
whole food based as possible is the plan, but we don't want it to be a plan either. So it's kind of like a bit difficult to fully answer that question.
Yeah, but we won't necessarily be advocating for low carb. We'll be showing what we're doing, which will probably be predominantly low carb because that's what we normally eat. And I guess we're not forcing that on anyone else.
Yeah.
We're just showing you what we do. I guess it was the advocating word that, I don't know. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, we'll just be showing what we're doing, up to you. Whatever you want to do that suits you is awesome. And obviously, if you want to lose weight, that's completely fine. Like, we're happy for people to do whatever they want to do that's right for them. I guess we're trying just not to preach that, you know, losing weight is the be all and end all and will make you happy and all of those things. That's kind of part of the diet
culture.
Yeah, exactly.
And the other question was around the reset. To be honest, there's a little confusion around that because we don't fully know what we're going to do with the reset.
On our part.
Yeah. At this stage, the next one is scheduled to be held in May. If you already have the reset, if you have purchased it before and it has been successful for you, there is nothing stopping you from doing a reset anytime. Will we hold it again? We're kind of unsure about that at the moment. There's been some discussions around possibly just selling the cookbook as a separate thing. So we're still figuring that side of it out, because the reset is still promoting restriction and limitation and a weight loss component to it. And so yes, we're not sure. We're still sorting that out.
And just for anyone who doesn't know what that is, we have a 28-day low carb reset that we do periodically. We did the last one in January. The last couple of times when we have been selling it, we haven't talked about weight loss at all in the selling of it. But I can tell you 100% that's why people do it. And that is the sole focus of people in the reset. Even though we try and make it not about that at all. Yeah. It's very difficult to not make it about weight loss. And we love it. And we've had people see such success with like actually changing their health with it, which has been amazing. But I just don't think it aligns with what we're going for. And that's a shame. But there are some awesome recipes in there, and I would love for more people to have them. Yeah. And there's also some like heaps of things that help with meal prepping, like spice blends, condiments, all that type of stuff that really help people learn how to cook for themselves at home. So hopefully we can come up with a way of like people being able to access those recipes without it being like a 28 day
focus on a weight loss.
Yeah.
So it might just be
figuring it out.
It might just be sold as a cookbook without all of the planning
kind of guidelines
and the recommendations and stuff.
Yeah. There has been a couple of questions, just kind of people saying, "Oh, I hope you're still going to be doing low carb recipes," and we probably will. Well, like we plan. That's my plan, because that's how we normally eat. They just won't be kind of keto specific, but they might suit people who are doing that anyway. So yeah, definitely be low carb recipes coming.
There was also a few that kind of commented that people watch us and they've never been keto or low carb, which I just thought was like kind of blew me away. It's like, that is why most people end up watching us, and I know a lot of the people stay because they like us, but
in saying that, we watch YouTubers who we don't necessarily eat the same way. We just enjoy them as people and what they're doing. So thank you. That's kind of cool that people like us, just us.
I was going to read this one out. Carolyn said, "I'm not keto anyway myself. I found you when I was looking for some healthy food ideas from Aussie YouTubers. I love your fresh, natural style, and I enjoy the vlogs and seeing what you're up to, what's happening in your lives. It really feels like hanging out with friends. I'm looking forward to different kinds of healthy food ideas besides keto and low carb. Whole foods is a great idea. I totally get what you're saying about the diet culture industry, and it is a hard road to unlearn for sure. I'm staying with you and looking forward to what the future holds for you too."
Yeah, and Carolyn honestly comments on most of our videos, so it does feel like she's our friend.
Yeah. And there is a lot of people like that within the community. So, yeah, thank you everyone for the amazing comments. There was one more that I wanted to read out that was a comment early on. Okay, so Jack said, "While anything besides an ancestral diet isn't ideal, like meat, mushrooms, seasonal fruit, I can't fully see why diet culture is bad. It still promotes a diet healthier than the SAD diet and has helped so many people recover from metabolic syndrome. On the other side, I can see how you two have an issue on the financial side of it, but people who make money from anything no matter what. I'm sure the money you make is from people who want to support you. I don't feel you are pushing them into a corner, so just so that they buy your products. Maybe I missed the whole point of the video, sorry." No, I don't think you did.
No, I don't think so. I think first of all saying, well, like he's kind of said the ancestral diet, that's for everyone. That's kind of It's not. Like, I guess that's probably part of diet culture, is like maybe there's not something for everyone and you need to work out what's right for you.
Yeah.
And as much as he's saying diet culture's probably helped people, it's also harmed a lot of people because it's not all healthy, is it? Like, a diet culture is more than just keto and low carb.
Yeah.
It's, you know,
it's OptiFast, it's man shakes.
Yeah, and what's those, like that
vegans,
apple cider vinegar drink and, you know, soup diet
and egg diet, like
Weight
it's
Watchers
all
and
of
Jenny
those
Craig
things. Yes.
and all of those things. And unfortunately, a lot of those have caused harm, like emotional harm, as well as physical harm to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree. We've never forced anyone to buy anything from us, but I guess we have...
We are still selling a dream when we're talking about keto and low carb in terms of weight loss.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. But yeah, thanks for your input, Jack.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe, I don't know if this is true, but perhaps females have been harmed more by diet culture. I mean, it's probably everyone, but I do feel like females are targeted.
Yeah.
Disagree with
I'm just going to read the last comment that I haven't even read yet, so I'm just going to read it out loud. This is Hillbury Bilbury. You girls are great. The reason I watch is more than just the keto side of things. It's more about wellness and happiness, which we all see in every video and blog post you produce. You bring a mega positive outlook to everything you present, and we all love you for it. Thanks for everything that you do.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, I'm going to read Fiona's as well, because
Fiona OG
literally is one of the OGs. There's quite a few of them that have commented. Matt, Justin, there's Jackie. There was a couple of Jackies that have been around for a long time as well. But Fiona said, I found you both from being an Aussie and saw what you can buy here videos. Thought it was great, as most I saw were all US. I have liked all the things you have posted and will be seeing what new things are to come. Life is forever changing and best to go with it than stuck not being happy with what you are doing. Thanks, Fiona. Thank you, everybody. We honestly have been blown away by the response.
Also, I guess we wanted to say, if we're not for you anymore, that's completely cool. We're happy. Like, if you want to move on, there's so many keto YouTubers and other people out there that, you know, can be of help to you, but obviously we would love it if you would stay. And if you watch our videos regularly and you're not subscribed,
be subscribed.
Now would be a super awesome time to support us. So I guess I just wanted to throw that in there. I think this video is going to be really long.
It is going to be really long.
I'm concerned about it.
Have fun editing it. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. There's going to be more videos like this, vlog style. We really enjoy doing these vlog style ones, showing you our lives.
And we've got a couple of trips coming up soon. We're going to be going to Adelaide over Easter, and then we're going to Melbourne. So hopefully we'll be able to film some videos there. If you know of any cool places for us to visit, probably more in Adelaide. Melbourne will just be probably hanging out with people.
And in Melbourne, I've got a conference on, so it's not all free time.
It is for me.
Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. Be subscribed, as Erica said, and thank you so much for watching.
Bye.